So we're gonna walk through high level. We're gonna walk through high level the principles and rules for the Last Planner system. And then we're gonna get into much more detail and practice. First one, keep all plans at every level of detail in public view at all times. So on this first one, what does that look like? When you hear visual management, how many of you have a milestone strip chart on your projects?
This is, let's call it the estimated portion of construction, what we need to meet. The bottom portion of the line is what's actual, and you're just constantly measuring estimated versus actual.
Very good. How many of you visually show your make-ready plan, your weekly work plan, your constraints?
How many people keep that current?
Everybody. So that's what that looks like. Keeping our plans visual. Number two, keeping our master schedule at a milestone level of detail. William's going to go into a lot of detail with that as we go into much more detail with each one of the components of Last Planner. What I will say with this is that we're not doing anything different, especially in pre-construction. We're still opening the drawings and we're still taking off the drawings. And we understand the customer's values and what those move-in dates are expected to be. So we're still developing a schedule during pre-construction. It's what we then show to the client and to as we buy out that process with our trades, keeping that at a milestone level.
So I want to stress this because this is kind of building on what Doug was getting at, I mentioned, right? This doesn't mean we don't provide the level of scheduling detail that we need to know that we need how we're going to achieve those milestones. Okay? We still have to do that diligence at this stage to say, can we do what they want us to do? We have to feel comfortable we can achieve those milestones, right? And to kind of Doug's point, we've done that due diligence and we've gone out to the bid market with a schedule and we've bought a schedule from contractors. So then when we get to full planning, they can't come back and say, well, yeah, now we can't do it. Yeah, we owe it, but we can't do it. We're not going to get into that with them, okay? When we get to full planning, in phase full planning, we may do it differently to achieve our end date. And our miles, are differently to get to those milestones, but we still owe certain things. All right?
But as we transition from pre-construction to construction, we want to keep it at high levels so that when we do go to that pool planning, it makes our life a lot easier.
Right now in my head, I'm thinking
these are principles more than tasks.
Okay.
These
So
are
like
principles more than they are tasks.
And one recommendation, appropriate level of detail might actually solve that.
Let's move on. I'm going to get into master planning.
Number three, planning greater detail as a start date for planned task approaches. So only planning great detail as far as your headlights can see. He's giving me the 3-minute sign already.
No pressure.
Yeah, seriously. And that's what we do with our pool planning and the components of Last Planner, planning that work in greater detail as the work is coming closer to you. Number four, produce plans collaboratively with those who are to do the work being planned. the experts that are doing the work. Bring those last planners in, and not just the pool planning process, but the make-ready planning and the weekly work planning. Number 5, replan PDCA as necessary to adjust the plan to the realities of the unfolding future. So this last planner is essentially PDCA, every day, daily huddles, every week, make-ready planning and weekly work planning. Make-ready planning, revealing and removing constraints. That is essentially, a lot of folks think that I just need to take a 6-week look ahead at P6. That's my make-ready plan. Make-ready planning is looking at your tasks that are coming up in those 6 to 8 weeks, and what can I not start or finish? Remove the constraints so I can start them and finish them. We did this with the braided trades, reliability. How can we improve reliability of the commitments that we're getting from our trades? And not just have one trade that's got 4 guys on site and has lots of 9 rooms out in front of them. Number 8, don't start tasks that you should not or cannot complete. Commit to perform only those tasks that are properly defined, sound, sequence, and sized. So again, make-ready planning. Remove the constraints. Make and secure reliable promises. Which we did better in this second part of the Parade of Trades. How do we get more reliable and have a culture of where our trades have respect, vice versa. We respect our trades and our trades respect us to the point where they are open, transparent, and honest. That takes time. That doesn't happen on day one. Learn from the breakdowns. How do we improve? PDCA again. And back to this, don't just do PPC, but actually be lean. How do we truly improve from where we're not performing well? Unload resources to increase reliability of work release. We want our trades to succeed. Set them up for success. And last, maintain workable backlog. Have a plan B. So we encourage teams in their weekly work planning to have a backlog of tasks. So if work is not available to you for some reason, or you overachieve and you get all the rooms complete, have a plan B for additional work that you can perform.